Pussycat.
What?
There's another book I think you should. Can't remember it. It's by that one famous guy.
Oh yeah, that one.
No. The other one.
Okay, Sam. Do you have a favorite book?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
50 Shades of Grey.
That one. I thought that was a
Same.
good read too. It was pretty easy to read that book. I love the
Same.
plot twist and stuff.
I do too. I really enjoy all the plot. What the heck are we doing? No. I'm gonna go with the first Game of Thrones book. I like the introduction. I like how it kind of builds up the world. It's kind of similar to the Lord of the Rings, but it's American, so that makes it a lot better.
So, as far as like the writing style, because I've never read the author of The Lord of the Rings.
First Game of Thrones book.
Game of Thrones,
Because
yeah,
it's
not Lord of the
American,
Rings.
yeah. The writing style is written in I believe a first-person format. I believe that's the term.
Yeah.
You follow the character. The reader only knows what that specific character does. I like that. It's interesting, in my opinion.
I gotcha. And who's the author's name again?
George R.R. Martin.
So, like, if you had to pick a favorite genre of books, what would be your favorite genre?
Most definitely historical, or historical influenced and stuff like that.
I gotcha. So, books and commentaries on history.
Yes.
So, how do you feel about historical fiction,
I think it's extremely interesting.
like alternate history type stuff?
I think that's extremely interesting. It's kind of, if it can pull it off, it takes history and puts it into a new realm, I suppose. And just like alternate scenarios, like say the Nazis one, you look at like a different story of how the world would be, and if you actually take that and actually they implement actual things that they would have done had they succeeded in the Second World War, I think that's interesting to look at. But it's kind of like you can't put too much into it and think about it, I suppose.
Why does this feel like a podcast?
It does, that's what I said. That's why I was actually talking the way I was. I'm just like, I feel like I'm on the Joe Rogan show.
So, if you would pick a book that would be your least favorite read, what would it be?
Least favorite?
Yeah, your most recent least favorite read, if that makes sense. Like within the past 2 years. Like, you thought it was overrated or you just didn't enjoy it. It might not have even been bad.
What's that book series that...
Twilight?
No.
Oh.
No, he had us read it. It was the Electric People.
Oh, Michael Vey.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
I read that, and I thought it was good at the time, but looking back, a lot of it's kind of... Why did I read that? That's kind of embarrassing.
You have to be like a certain age group. Like, it was good for that age group.
When I was like 12 and 13, I could still, when I first read it, I was like 12 and 13, I could still see it was one of those books that was meant for that target audience. And that even bothered me back then. Like, I felt like the book was too...
Oh, really?
Like, yeah. I thought it was interesting, the concepts and everything, but it wasn't a mature story at all, and I just...
Yeah. I felt like the story itself is good for any audience, but the writing style was more focused on teen fiction.
Yeah.